Guys, I'll begin with this. This is a script that trickled down from Sriram Raghavan to Vasanwala and then came to you guys. It has murders, snakes, robots, and a perfume called Notorious Noir Extreme.
You seen the film?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Was that already enough, like, to say yes? Like, you didn't really know what's happening. Like, was this stuff already enough for you guys?
Yes, no.
I think the name Sriram Raghavan, of course, is enough. But then it was his brainchild, and Yogesh, of course, wrote the script with Vasan. And Vasan directing it, I think everything was right up there for us to say yes, I guess. Great story, great makers, wonderful star cast. What else do you need?
Right. And I've known Vasan for a while, and he always strikes me as this really warm, soft-spoken, like a college senior. But I wonder, on a chaotic set like this, is he even able to like express anger or shout or like really control you guys? Like, does he have that side?
Control you guys.
Also, why do you think that we need to be shouted at?
No, I mean, like, to manage or direct.
I don't think I've ever seen,
Yeah.
I don't know the side of him, but I've never seen him angry.
I think the best way to manage anybody is not to yell at them, to be honest also.
Yeah.
I think he's Hulk. His anger could be very, very,
Yeah.
very
Yeah, but we've not seen
weird.
it.
Yeah. Luckily, we've not seen it.
Yeah.
Right. Rash, I mean, this in Trapped, we had seen you stuck inside a building, trying to get out. And this film has an epic sequence where you're stuck outside a building, trying to get in. What is this weird relationship directors put you with buildings?
I think they all come from the same school, filmmaking school, Vasan, Motwani. So yeah, one of them wants me to get out, one of them wants me to get in.
Yes. Radhika, ACP Naidu is, I think, one of the most funniest characters you've played, and she has this wonderfully wonky energy, like simultaneously distracted and hyper-aware. What was the brief they gave to you, for this role?
Brief was just like in flesh and blood. It was Vasan Bala, I think. I really think the sense of humor, everything is his. And he finds humor in weird things.
Yeah.
And so it was quite strange because what I was given first and then what he gave me on the day was also very different, and there were new jokes, and I was like, oh my god, how am I supposed to do that? And he just there's one thing when he said that one. I was like, I remember him doing it. I was like, and that's supposed to be funny. I said, oh gosh. So I just tried to think Vasan Bala.
Right.
I think.
Did that happen with you guys also? Like, jokes would pour in from any direction?
Everything was pouring in at any time. Like I said in a previous interview, he literally told me my first day on shoot, script phek de. So I said, but so, because new jokes are pouring in, new ideas are pouring in. So I think, but I'm used to that. I've worked with him before, so I know exactly how he goes about it. So yeah, but that's his thing. Like, we'll do a shot with a particular dialogue, and he'll say, "Cut," he say, "Abhi," say it like that. So that's just his vibe. So you roll with it.
Right. Sikandar, I remember saw you in Arya season 1, and I remember then thinking that, hey, it will be really cool to have Sikandar Kher in more mysteries and thrillers. Do you dig this genre, like, as an actor?
Yeah, I actually love comedy, to be honest, a lot. It's literally the most fun thing for me, also because I love watching it. I like light stuff, I don't like hectic stuff. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if something's written really well and it's a great read, I want to be a part of it, because as an actor, you want to pretty much do everything that's amazing, that you think, that you're convinced about. Let me just put it, that gets your conviction out. It'll be different for him, it'll be different for her, it'll be different for you. So I think that's a rare thing also, where you're really excited about doing something, and this was something. And then, of course, there's the maker, the person who makes it, I'll always say that I've always wanted to work with Vasan Bala, because I know that's the kind of vibe it'll be. So whatever it is,
Like, I cracked up most in a scene where one of the characters goes like, I really love her. And you're like, yeah, I can see that. Like, in the context of the film, it's hilarious.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that scene was just improvised, because we didn't know what we were going to do.
Right.
And he just comes down, and I'm just like cracking up, and I don't know, whatever just came. I think this was the end when he comes down, and after he's killed. But it's the flashback of the beginning. And he sees that वो उसने उसको मार दिया उसके साथ. So I've seen the whole thing happen. So I'm like cracking up on this guy. And he's like, yeah, I really loved her. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. When I was seeing him hanging there.
Raj, do you see, Jan, there's also like a nice composite of all the modes that you play very well. Like, for example, the pressured guy who's kind of has to get into a crime, let's say from LSD, or he's also very sincere and a studious person, which you have played before. Do you see energies in the character written in a way that, that really takes advantage of, the things that you do very well on screen?
You'll have to ask Vasan, I don't know. Yeah, I love playing these characters who are stuck in situations. It has happened like in a lot of film, be it Bareilly or
Yes.
Three. But I think most of the times actually I'm stuck in some situation or the other, be it Newton also that way. I think that's how life is. I think you are always trying to survive and manage things.
You also race a train in this film, and like pretty much like early in the morning. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
What a shot that is. huh?
Right? Yeah, I
love
was like,
that shot.
okay, and that one take, huh?
Yeah, one take. And I love running.
Right.
Yeah, I love running myself and I run pretty fast. So there were takes where Vasan had to say, "Thoda dheere bhag yaar, camera follow nahi kar pa raha hai."
Radhika, I'm sure you'll be getting this through the day. Will there be a spin-off for Recipe Naidu? Like you and Shinde going and solving crimes and playing carom?
Should be, I think there should be.
I think there will be, yeah.
I should be, yeah. I think
Everyone's
Vasan should.
mentioned it.
I know, right? I'll be very excited if there is.
And it should be in flashback, so that I can also be a part of it.
Yeah, Nishi has a cameo. Akansha, I want you to be in character for this. And there's a funny scene where he goes like, "I'm from Angola," and Nikki goes like, "That sounds so exotic." And I want you to be Nikki right now. I'm going to name small town places. And you tell me, are these real places or these are made up names, right?
But like answer in yes or no?
Yeah, okay. Just
What
tell me if
Nikki
it's
would
real.
think.
Yeah, would Nikki would think this is a real place or is like a made up name, right? Panoti,
Sounds made up.
it's a real place.
Huh?
Is a place?
What, really?
Yep, in UP.
You think it's like
Panoti?
Panoti, yeah.
What? How sad. Yeah.
almost like Panmati?
Ah,
It's that only, no?
There is
yeah, right?
small town, yeah.
Nikki wouldn't go there.
Okay. Clutterbuck
It's a real place.
It's a real place.
It's a real place.
Clutterbug.
Clutterbuck.
Where is it?
नहीं होगा
It's
यार
in.
कैसे?
It's also in UP.
Sounds exotic.
Kala Bakra.
Real place.
Real place, correct. 2 out of 3.
You've only chosen these places. Oh. Kala Bakra is the name of a real place. And Clutterbug.
Clutterbuck.
Clutterbug is it or is it Clutterbug?
Clutterbuck, B-U-C-K.
Oh, B-U-C-K, Clutterbuck.
Wow.
Wow.
Right.
Jana chahiye.
Yes, time shooting this film, what was the craziest direction, like a bit of direction that came to you on the set?
I think for me that the whole of that snake sequence, because there was no snakes and I really had to imagine everything. So that was pretty weird. We both were trying to figure out how to manage this and how to do it.
Right.
It was tough. While reading it also, I thought, कि ये कैसे pull off करेगा Vasan? Yeah, this is a tough one. But yeah, I think he did it.
Right. I didn't know there was a technical term also for snake phobia. I thought सबको ही होता होगा, like, but it's more heightened for him, I guess, for sure.
Yeah, for him, yeah.
Right.
एकदम ही सामने आ जाए तो of course
of
सबको ही
course.
होगा ना. Nobody like it. मुझे तो नहीं है. Hey.
Right. Radhika, for you?
I don't know. It's the most bizarre.
More bizarre, more unique or weird, like direction. Like you mentioned that often energies will pour in from different sides. I wonder.
I mean, I don't think it was. Yeah, I don't have a very very bizarre thing, but I think that joke that I don't think I ever got. I mean, God, I understand the joke, but I don't know if I got
What
it.
is the joke?
When he says no, so I said,
Yes, I know.
ढीला नहीं छोड़ने का scene में.
yeah. So I don't think I got it. Like I don't think but I just thought it was the most difficult thing. In that scene. I was like, I said, that I just thought it was very. It's not very bizarre, but whatever.
Right. You have to.
I think the scene which now becomes phone cuts, but we shot it like fully. I was supposed to be high on MD or LSD or something. So I said, okay, sir, I'd like to really be high because I don't want to. It looks so stupid. Like, how do you fake being high? So we tried to how the way to get there. I think that was really
Just not get arrested.
Yeah, you can't.
I didn't say I did
Yeah.
anything. I'm saying the way we try to get to
Jail
that
na chale jaye
place, guys.
You.
The way we tried
हमने
to
कुछ
get
नहीं
to
किया।
that feeling, act that
हम लोग नहीं
feeling, was what the bizarre
were acting
was.
to-
Yes, guys, Jesus. Yeah, that.
Right. Sikandar?
नहीं यार मेरा तो pretty straightforward था. हम लोग उधर ही थे सब साथ में. I think what नहीं there was no I just had one scene which I thought they're going to be the lights on, they put the lights off completely. So that whole scene I thought in my head that सारे light on होंगे, suddenly come down like नहीं actually बिजली चली गई है. So the whole scene was with like I light a candle and I do it. And in retrospect when I think of it, I think that made the scene easier for me to do. Because it just like, just the focus was just on Raj and Bucks, yeah. And I think that was that, yeah.
Did you learn how to roll casino coins on your finger? That was pretty cool.
He did. He was practicing a lot.
No, but also because it was something I used to play professionally. I used to play poker professionally long time back.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
But then when you're playing and all these, you see these people, and then I used to always find it interesting to figure out how these things are. एक दिन मैंने देखा किसी को करते हो तो वो फिर practice करते गया. That's.
I'm not sure if you guys seen the film full, but what did you make of the soundtrack? Like, I really
I love the soundtrack.
Superb, yeah.
I love the music.
Sachin Jain, man.
Yeah,
After a while, I think I've really loved any some Hindi films background music.
That's true.
Yeah, really,
That's
really
true.
good.
Even like the song where, I mean, do you call it a ghazal? How do you call it? Like a slow song?
ghazal.
Where it's an almost action sequence. you
Right,
feel,
I know
but
what-
the song is so juxtaposing. I think that was so cool. So it was not only like feel the soundtracks were cool, the where they were placed at the time they were placed, like even the whole Jaggar Bandi, what a juxtaposing song. So I think that was really cool. Yeah.
correct. And even Varun's work, like the lyrics
Yeah,
were going,
lyrics
like I actually was fooled that these are lyrics from the 70s or 80s,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Vijay Anand film lyrics, something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.